But on our way, we're driving parallel the main line of the C&EI Railroad, and that's two tracks, four rails, and minding our own business. It's about 8:30 at night, and unbeknownst to us, we're driving parallel these railroad tracks. On the other side of these tracks, in a brand new Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. This guy had just bought this car that day, and he was winding it out on a country road at about, they think about 115. And he suddenly encounters a railroad embankment with no grade crossing. And there are railroad ties driven in to prevent someone from going up on the right-of-way. Well, somehow at that speed he got through them and hit that railroad embankment and hit the first rail and became airborne and flew about 100 feet and landed on my car right there. And this is out of my field of vision. So suddenly, I mean, this car has landed on our heads and peeled the roof off like a sardine can and flew another 100 feet. He lands in a vacant lot, broke 2 ribs, and they found me wandering around. This was about 5 minutes south of the major South Suburban Hospital in Chicago, down in Chicago Heights. And so there was an ambulance there, you know, in nothing flat. And they found me walking around. What happened to you? I have no idea. And I don't remember this at all. They told me this. And about 3 hours later, I resurfaced in the hospital, and with a tremendous concussion and a broken collarbone. And I had a down jacket that still has the hole in the sleeve where the impact took place. And I was the lucky one because I had, you know, on impact, I had a place to fall over. So if you have a place to fall, you're absorbing, you're not absorbing as much of the force. Greg, he had nowhere to fall, being the passenger. He butted up against the passenger door, and he got a fractured skull and lost 6 months of memory, essentially, and had no recollection of that, of any of it at all.